Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today we're back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and create the SULANI resort. So if you'd like to go ahead and download this for yourself, it will be up on the gallery soon, not just yet though, but my origin ID is RealThomasTV1 when that time comes. And the reason is just because the pack isn't out yet. Now it might be, but I think this is going on the 20th, so if it is then the pack isn't out yet. So it'll probably be on the gallery tomorrow or the 22nd, and I will come back here and leave a link in the description to the online gallery if that's an easier way for you to download the build. So like I said, this is a SULANI resort, and basically what this is kind of just like 4 little lodges in like one little area sort of thing. It gets just like, yeah, lodges really. I don't really know what to call this. I've had a bit of trouble trying to decide on what I'm going to call this. At the minute it's SULANI Resort. I don't know if I'm going to go with that, but I mean I think I will. It's kind of just like 4 little tiny homes really. Some of them don't even have their own bedroom. Some of them are like just all in one space inside the house. And then I think all of them have a single bed apart from one which has a double bed. And each of the houses have like one bathroom as well. And there's kind of this place in the middle where it's like the big pool area. There's lots of lounge chairs, lots of kind of little dining tables. There's also a gazebo with a barbecue underneath it. Well, yeah, and one of them, like the new gazebo like item from Island Living, and there's also like an actual gazebo that I made as well, and that has a bar area underneath it. And also, as you would have seen from the thumbnail, there is kind of like a little hot tub in the middle of the pool, so I thought that kind of just makes the hot tub stand out a little bit, so that's what I did there. And also, I put a few random activities around, so I think I did some of those little massage tables from Spa Day as well by the poolside, so it's lots of stuff to do here. So this is one of the houses here. Again, nothing really too sort of personal about them. They're all just kind of the same, but they have just different colours going on, so each of the houses pretty much have a different colour scheme. I think 1 or 2 of them are the same, like I think there's 2 red ones, but I just wanted to make the colours a little bit different. There isn't really anything interested about the kind of personality about them or anything, since, you know, it's sort of like I guess it's like a rental sort of place, so I didn't want to add too much personality or clutter in, because I thought that'll kind of take away from it being a rental, as one person goes in then another person comes in, so I didn't really go for that. Now, I haven't actually like filled out the gallery information and stuff yet, so I'm not too sure what this sort of price came to in terms of this lot. I'm not actually too sure what type of lot type how many times have I said lot there? I don't know what lot type I'm going to make this. I'm thinking maybe generic, because I don't think you can have rentals in other like worlds and stuff, so I'm not too sure if that would work. Rental will probably be the best place, but I don't think that's going to work. Maybe I'll make it a bar, or even just a generic lot I think would be best, and then you can just decide what you want to do with it. So yeah, I'm not really too sure about that yet. But this is like the gazebo bit that I made, so I just kind of made it out like a little octagonal room and put a little sort of bar area in there. I was going to use the new bar that we got with this pack, as you probably would have seen before. I was trying to put that in, but it kind of has like a big like frame on it and like a roof on it, so it didn't really work there. I was going to try and put it somewhere else, like outside, like just in the outdoor bit, but it just wouldn't really fit in, because I feel like the outdoor bit's a little bit more like luxurious and classy, maybe a little bit is a word to describe that, I don't really know. And that bar thing was like, that item was kind of a little bit run down, so I just left that out and went for another bar instead. And I managed to cram another little house in here, and I just didn't really know what to do with that space, so I just put a little house in there. That's one of the houses that has everything like in one area. Now, this is on a 40 by 30 lot. I built this in the Honolulu town, I think it is, and it's on the 40 by 30, that's like sort of on top of the hill, I guess. I don't really know how you describe it. I think it's on like the left hand side of that neighbourhood, if that's the way to describe it. I don't really know. But this is where I built it. Now, looking back, it probably would have been a better idea to do this on a 50 by 50, but I think it kind of, you know, it still works. It's more kind of snug and cozy, I guess, since everything's so close together. If it's a 50 by 50, then maybe you have a bit more sort of space for landscaping, maybe even a few more homes, might be a bit spread out more, but I think this still looks good. So also as well, when we get onto the interior of the homes in just a few seconds, well, a few minutes actually, for this home and the other home on this side of the pool, for most of it I did actually forget to start recording, which honestly I can't believe I've done, because I never do that. Like I hear people saying that they like forget to press the record button and stuff, but I'm one of those people who never ever forget to do that. So I don't know how I managed to forget it, and it was actually a good portion of the build that I didn't end up recording, which is a little bit of a shame. but you know, I did have the other houses to kind of show you, so it kind of made up for it. And the other thing as well is that since these houses are all really neutral, it kind of didn't really matter because you're going to kind of see the same thing in all the houses. So, you know, there might be one of the houses that you didn't see, but you're going to kind of see the same thing anyway in another house. But for the kind of parts that I ended up not recording, there will be screenshots at the end of the video so you can see that, you know, the bits that you missed as well. So this is the new kind of gazebo item that came with the pack, and underneath here I did actually do a little barbecue area, and I did like a little island counter as well, sort of like a stall, I guess. I don't really know how you describe it. I kind of wanted to be like maybe somebody like tends the barbecue and then people can just go up to this little island counter thing and like order what they want, even though you can't really order stuff, but you know, just that idea. And there's a few dining tables outside that little section, so that's what I did there. And yeah, so it's just like, you know, little dining area, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. And then I also used those little new gazebo items at the back of the lot there, as you can see too. And under there I went ahead and put the lounge chairs. Thinking back at it, maybe it wasn't the best idea because I don't know if sun tanning can actually work through there. But I think you can just still sit on them though and relax and sleep on them, I think, can't you? So I guess you could do that, because I did actually put some other lounge chairs around the pool, so you know, you can use that if the sun tanning doesn't work. So now we're just going around doing a few little bits and pieces within the pool itself. So I was just trying to kind of, you know, rearrange it a little bit so I could actually go ahead and fit in another area to put those little spa day massage table things that I was talking about before. So I just tried to go ahead and put those in. I just thought it was kind of a nice little extra activity to put in. It's like, you know, the Sims here relaxing, so it's a nice thing to do whilst at the resort anyway, so go ahead and get a massage or something. I put a few more lounge chairs here, as well as, you know, some other places around the pool side. And I also went ahead and put a diving board there too. I said diving really weird there, didn't I? I don't know. Anyway, so I went ahead and put one of those there, and a few lights and those little bubbly things from Get Together in the water as well. A few fountains go around the pool as well, which, you know, I think it ended up looking a little bit too overkill. We haven't done it yet, we'll be doing it in a second, so I did go ahead and take a few of those out shortly. I went ahead and put a little kind of border around all the areas here, just because it's like floor tiles, and I feel like floor tiles outside look really weird, and even more so when it's wood. So I went ahead and just used one of those smooth keeper fences from base game, and just kind of made a little trim border sort of thing around that, just to tidy it up a little bit. I also do a little bit of landscaping, not really too much though, since there wasn't really the space for it. So I do go ahead and do a little bit, but really not that much. And I didn't really do like, you know, really lush landscaping. I don't really know what's the word for it, because, you know, like I was saying, there isn't really the space. So I just went ahead and did a few plants from Island Living, just used the new ones, just to kind of keep it nice and simple. A few palm trees around as well, and these kind of new low-lying sort of plants. I don't really know how to describe it really. And yeah, so we're just going to be doing that, then we'll be heading onto the interior of the builds. And this build really didn't take me that long at all. I think I spent just less than an hour on this. I think it was about 55 minutes in total, which is no time at all. But that's kind of, you know, it will just take me that amount of time for builds this size where it's not really a lot to do in terms of furnishing. So that's why the build didn't take me that long to do. You can also see that I did do little porch areas on each of the little lodges as well. Probably not that necessary because of how, you know, the kind of big area of this build is like outdoors with the pool and stuff, so maybe the porch wasn't really that necessary, but you know, it's just an extra little thing, and it kind of didn't feel right not having a porch on front of them because they're like little houses, so I just went ahead and put that there. There isn't really much going on the porches though, since they're not really that big at all. There's like an extra seat there and also a like a little bin as well, so really not that exciting actually. I put some outdoor bins because, well, I think all the houses have an outdoor bin because I couldn't really fit an indoor bin in all of them, so I kind of did that to make up for it. So as you can see, this is one of those houses that's kind of like all in one, just kind of see what I mean. So it's kind of got the not really a living room actually, it's not really a living room, it's just like a little seat, as well as the bed in the kitchen area, and then the bathroom in all the houses are separate though, so there's that. I did only show one bathroom on the screen, I think, because all the bathrooms are the same. I've mentioned this a million times, but I find bathrooms very boring to do, and when I'm doing a particular build, I keep all the bathrooms within that build the same, so it's like a theme, just a bit of consistency, I suppose. So when it comes to the speed build video, I only show one of those in the video. So I think that's all you saw today. But this is the last home that we're working on before I head on to the screenshots, so I really hope you enjoyed. In the comment section down below, let me know about what you thought of this build. If you have any more suggestions for other builds or anything else that you want to see next on the channel, that'd be really helpful to hear. Like I said, this will be up on the gallery in the next few days, and I will come back here to leave a link in the description to the online gallery if you want to go ahead and download the build that way. And my origin ID is RealThomasTV1 if you want to go ahead and check out my gallery page anyways, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!